Terrorist strikes in the West get wall-to-wall coverage in mainstream media. In 2016, attacks in Brussels, Nice, and Orlando made headlines for weeks and even months. So it may come as a surprise that these countries actually see far fewer terrorist attacks than others, which got us thinking, which countries experienced the most terror last year? First, it's important to define a terror attack as an intentional act of violence that includes an economic, social, or religious goal and is not directly within the scope of an act of war. We're also looking at information from 2016 since 2017 data isn't available yet. Throughout 2016, 75% of terror attacks took place in just 10 countries. Third on the list is India. In 2016, India saw more than 1,000 terror attacks, predominantly in the disputed Jammu-Kashmir region, parts of which are claimed by India, Pakistan, and even China. One event that grabbed headlines was an attack against the Indian military by an extremist group known as Lashkar-e-Taiba. The attack left more than 20 people dead. The group, which is based in Pakistan and originally funded by Osama bin Laden, was also responsible for the deadly 2008 Mumbai attacks. India has also struggled with left-wing terrorism. A Naxalite Maoist group called the Communist Party of India has been fighting the government since 2004, particularly in poorer regions of the country. The second most terrorized country was Afghanistan, with about 1,600 attacks in 2016. In October of that year, a Taliban attack in Kunduz killed over 150 people. According to testimony in the U.S. House Foreign Affairs Committee, terrorism in Afghanistan is on the rise. Although the United States invasion of Afghanistan in 2001 was able to topple the militant leadership of the Taliban, many of its fighters fled to neighboring Pakistan or broke off into splinter groups. Other groups like the Islamic State of Afghanistan and Al-Qaeda are also operating in regions lacking government or military oversight. Across the board, terrorism in Afghanistan is focused on removing the US's presence and re-establishing a militant Islamic state. And last we have Iraq, which comes in as the most terrorized country in 2016, with more terrorist attacks than India and Afghanistan combined. There were over 3,300 attacks in that year. In August 2016, a suicide bomber killed nearly 400 people at a shopping center in Baghdad. And what's even more horrifying is that over 12,000 people have been killed in these types of attacks in just 1 year. To break that number down, that's about 33 people dying at the hands of terror every single day. Iraq remains extremely unstable because of the US interventions, the emergence of ISIS, and fighting between local militias that are all vying for control. ISIS in particular has been responsible for the largest terror attacks in the country. While the total global number of terror attacks has dropped slightly, these regions have seen little relief. And in spite of increasing efforts by the US government to secure Afghanistan and Iraq, the instability of those countries has been devastating for their populations. Another country that has experienced a lot of terror but rarely makes it into Western headlines is Somalia. Find out about terror in Somalia in this video to the right. Thanks for watching NowThis World, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more episodes every week.